Here we have an interesting find. This is a Septuagint, LXX, and a Greek New Testament bound together. So this is a very rare find. It comes only in hardback, and I had it bound by a friend of mine, Tom Pennington, who is learning how to do Bible binding, and he did a fantastic job. I can highly recommend him. He's cheaper than Jeff Rice at PTL, Post and Neighbors Lux. He did a great job. Added this piece here. This is hand stitched with contrasting stitching. This feels like it's a lambskin liner, beautifully soft. It's a waxy pull-up badalassi Carlo in navy blue, and he put these inlays in there. LXX standing for Septuagint, GNT for the Greek New Testament. This is in NA27, and the Old Testament is the regular Septuagint one that you would normally buy. So you actually buy this together. It isn't bound together. You buy it this way. He put in 2 ribbons for me, and it's a perfectly clean text block. This is a real treasure, and I use this one. I love it, especially if I'm sitting in a sermon, and I would take my Greek text usually with me, and then the sermon happens to be from the Old Testament, and I kind of like, oh great, now I don't have a Bible, but now I have the Septuagint with me, so I love it when there's an Old Testament sermon, and I get to pull out my Septuagint and read the Greek. Very smooth. Now with the badalassi Carlo waxy pull-up, it's not as supple as, say, the Abba skin. This is my bib sack, Hebrew and Greek together. This is very supple. This one is kind of stiff, and with use it'll get more and more soft. But I just really like how smooth it is, and I try to be careful with it. I don't want to break this one in. It has a little yap here, as opposed to my bib sacks that don't have any yaps. But you'll see these are all the same thickness. So it's a chunky Bible. You see it's kind of the size of my hand here. Nice and thick. If you compare that to, say, an ESV, there you go.